Okay, welcome back to Let's Briefly Play Hatsune Miku from Diva second. It's like, what? This is supposed to be a brief Let's Play, but like, it's over 2 hours the brief playthrough has been so far. That's a bit more than brief, isn't it? But, I wanted to, like, show, edit mode a bit, because I didn't really do that. I mean, I did, but I didn't really, like, go over it. Like, I remember mentioning that it's a bit different to the one in the original with the camera controls and all that. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, let's actually make a clip. I've, like, got the audio for a clip, and I'm going to make it, like, on the spot in a recording, just to show how it goes. So, essentially, when you make a music video, that's what it's supposed to be for, isn't it? Music videos. But I make random clips as well, so you can choose any of the songs in the game and all that. So you got variety there, but you also get any of the MP3s you have on your PS3. Which one is it? So many clips. How to climb a mountain. I already have an idea of how this one will be. It'll be pretty simple, not much animation, so I'll maybe like show some of the animations and all that you can do before actually getting onto the clip itself. So you got all these stages in previous stages. It's the same as the previous game in that, but it's got a bit more stages, you know, remember this one from the first. Let's see. Where does it start? Right about here. This right here is the last stage that you get in the original, which is from the Sweet Devil music video. And this one is very suggestive, but this is the first one that kind of splits off, so it's like these are the ones that are exclusive to this one. I don't know, maybe they've already made a sequel to this game and included these ones, I don't know. But some of these other stages are actually were technically in the original as well, I think, maybe. But weren't available in any mode. But anyways, look at this. I mean, what the fuck? There's another stage like that, except not nearly as suggestive. What one was it, actually? It's, shit, I can't remember. It was, now I can't remember what it was. Oh, lemongrass. No, that was a different one, actually. But it does have a similar feel to it, I guess. I mean, circular spot in the middle. It's kind of weird looking. It's also actually used in one of the extra music videos in this game. Which is kind of weird, because you had the stage for it in the previous game instead. And, well, you also got it here as well, but whatever. What was it? Oh yeah, veggie stage. Not as suggestive, obviously, and you got like Miku's thingamajig going around with leeks, I think. Or juice. Vegetable juice. Whatever. I used this stage in one clip in the previous game, and I also used it to make a music video of the Avon Polka, wherever you pronounce it as. Music video that I did. So, kind of an unusual stage. Anyways, back to amidst the grass, you got like park steps. It's also used in one of the extra music videos, well, songs that are DLC in this game. I think it was When First Love Ends, I'm not entirely sure. But obviously, it's kind of a limited stage. I haven't actually used it really, but whatever. This one, I'm not sure. I think it might have been used in a music video, I'm not sure, but it's kind of limited there, isn't it? You got these really random stages like that. Why am I even going for this? It'll just make it longer, you know? Kind of a neat stage, but it's blank. I don't know, maybe if you actually use it, you actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that actually, but not for the clip. This one I used, I mean, look at that, man. It's like freaking Persona 4, you know, where, like, outside of the freaking limo, it's just like, what the hell's out there? It's kind of weird. It's just like, where's the rest of the train? Railway car, wherever you want to call it. Where are we even going? I like this one. I think it's this one. Because the idea I had for, like, you know, the LP with the Mr. Squash thing, it was like, maybe like a final showdown between them in this here room, because it's like, I don't know, I wanted to be dramatic or stuff. And if I actually do make random clips and end up deciding to make a storyline with Mr. Squash and all that, then I might have potentially spoiled that idea, but I don't really care. Space station. Kinda neat. You know what? It's just whatever. What are there any other interesting ones? This one is used in Mako, one of Mako's songs in this game, and I also had an idea. It's like maybe like there could be a fight scene here and it'd be all dramatic and shit. What else? Then the last one is Suspension Bridge. Oh yeah, this was used in the Glory music video, wasn't it? Can we zoom out? Nope, can't see the top, but like Miku at the end of the music video will be right on top there. Then you've got like generic backgrounds. They don't take up as much space, so you can use a lot more of them, but whatever. Let's... Actually, what was I going to... Oh, yeah. I went right past it, didn't I? Where is it? The one stage I'm going to use in this... Shit, where is it? It's in the music video for that one Len song. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Look at that, that's nice, right? And the reason I'm going to use this for the clip is because it's a model-free reference and how to climb a mountain, essentially. I mean, look at the mountains in the background. But I'm going to first see, where is it? What was it? Hot stage. Let's check that out, because I want to see how it actually looks. Does it have the crowd or not have the crowd? Because quite a few stages do. So far, wait, no, I don't. Wait, I think going to need. Well, let's see. Who will play Kumatora here? Kumatora. Short hair, so it's gotta be either Rin or Miku. It's been a while since I played Mode 3, so I can't even remember what she looked like. I just remember the pink hair. A second while I Google. Okie dokie, I think maybe this, maybe? I don't know. Can't be girlish because she is a tomboy after all. She wears a... Does she wear a skirt? Yeah, well, what do you even call that? A hoodie? Maybe? But it's like her entire... Oh, wait. Ah, yeah. She doesn't wear a skirt, actually. Well, actually, there's never much detail in the game anyway. This is fan art, really. Well, whatever. Is there any other ones that could potentially suit it? What about this one? Go with that. Now we're going to need 2 LEN modules. First one for Lucas. How the hell do you go about that? I usually use this one, the generic kind of thing, really. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. What other modules we got? Sure. Now for the random one, for Boney, you will have this. What the hell? Each character has like a DLC for a costume like that. Like, Kato has like a fish one. Luca has a cat one, and Miku has a rabbit one, which makes no sense to me, because like, if you like give gifts to the Vocaloids, like, Luca likes the bunny and Miku likes the cat, but they've got completely opposite modules. I mean, what's up with that? So 12 minutes in, we haven't even begun. Seriously, what the hell? Okay, to have a look-see around, let's use the camera. Oh yeah. Like, look at this. Oh, there is no crowd actually. How about that? See how the camera moves here? This is how you do it without, you know, adjusting anything. So it's a bit more awkward than the previous game. It's kind of tank-like, so then you've got to like adjust things like this right here usually turns around, turn to the sides, vertical, up, down, you know, all that jazz. Like this one goes actually up like that, down like that. This one looks up, looks down. This one kind of backs away, kind of focuses in, so you can zoom a bit more manually like that. It's easier to do. And Def kind of does that. It's kind of takes a bit of getting used to, honestly, but whatever. Also, notice that it's a bit of a delay before the track kicks in, so I usually set the start time to a bit later, usually around about 57. Yeah, that'll do. So let's switch the sound stage to the actual one I'm going to use for this, which is the Snowy Field. Also, notice the video thing up there. It shows how much you can like actually do animation-wise, stage-wise, stuff like that, and the other one affects different things. Also, you can like do this. So you could technically also reuse the same stage multiple times and give it a different effect each time. This one, I don't. This effect was not in the original, I don't think, and it won't really add up or anything because you've already used that stage. But if you use, like, say, a second stage, like, say I went with a hot stage on a snowy field, then the video thing would go way the hell up, and you wouldn't have much room to do much. So you've got to use them wisely. I mean, if you like had, say, the black background or the white background, red background, whatever, you know, just plain color background or an image background, it only takes up like 1%. But the other actual stages tend to take up a lot. So anyways, let's begin. So, also the shadow thing. You see those shadows there? I randomly thought what would be neat is if there was like an effect where you could like change the length of the shadow, but it doesn't seem to have that. Because it'd be interesting, you know. It could be like, oh, it's like the suns are different, and like the clouds, wherever. Just make your shadow kind of like time of day and all that, you know. Shadow look different, but nope, just kind of below them and that's it. But anyways, let's actually have a look around using this. So, how to climb a mountain. Indeed, they're not even close to those mountains. Let's have it so that they're facing away from the house. We'll have that as a Mad Gypsy house in this context. Of course, you gotta do this if you want them to stay in place. You only have to do it the first time around, though, because the other times they'll just stick to where you put them at the start. So, Kumatora is gonna be the one talking. Well, I did say I would go over some of the animations as well, but... Seems like it'd be a bit of a pain in the ass, honestly. So, like, you got everyday ones, like, you can have them sit down. There's never anywhere to sit, though, so, well, there are some stages that have chairs and stuff, but really it feels like kind of hard to fit in kind of animation. It's like, me? No, I've used that one a few times in my clips. Not many times, but a few times. Don't think I've used this one. I've used it in music videos at least once or twice, though. Phone call. I think I used that one before as well, maybe. This one I use a lot, because it's like, what are you talking about? And in fact, I'm probably going to use it right now, after showing some of the other animations. The Mr. Squash laughter laugh. What? Surprise. It's like, oh, surprise! Joy! Yay! With this exact module, I did the same thing for the Yandere chanting, didn't I? I like this animation. I used it in the All By Myself video, because it's like... I don't know. It's like... I don't know, I just like kind of these animations that actually have something, but isn't like a dance or just something. I don't know how to describe it. It could actually be like, I mean, it is the second sad animation there, but you could use it in different ways, like maybe a confession of love, and they're kind of awkward and just like, how do I say this? And they got their arms behind their back, just kind of like stepping here and there. It's like, how do I say this? And all that. Then there's the crying animation. I've used the angry animations a few times, like, damn it all! Wah! Wait, nope. Angry animation, I've used this one as well. It's like, huh. Happy, 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 yay! That one seems like the laughter one a bit, doesn't it? Then you got a variety of bows. Now it's more of a wave. And that's an actual bow. Bow. Nod to the side wave. Nod to the other side wave. All these nods kind of just look odd, don't they? What kind of walk is that? Masculine walk, man. It's like you just shit yourself and are trying to hide it. It's like, I did not shit myself. I'm just... you know what'd be awesome if they had the Mr. McMahon walk? That'd be hilarious. Because that kind of reminds me of it, but it lacks the arm movement for it. Looks like a slight alteration of the normal walk. Well, one of the normal walks. Look at me, the masculine walk. Greetings. Greetings. Skipping, skipping, skipping. Conducting. Waving. Waving to the left. This one, I remember in the previous bonus part thing, I did this for when Ray6, aka Len, in that video, where he's like, where are the others? Because it's just like, where are they? Because the animation looks to the side, so you can use it like that. You know what? Actually, another waving kind of one. Well, except it's to get your attention rather than just like, hello. See this right here. Play speed, transition. This is the first animation, so I won't actually use that. But you can alter the speed of it. So, like, for example, 100 speed. Kind of, it's slow. It's a slow animation, so I should have probably picked a different one. But you can, like, alter the speed, so it goes even slower. So, actually, I might even use this animation for that, because you'd be kind of, like, looking around, just like, how do you climb this mountain and all that? Look at that walk. It's actually, this is the thing, man. I just like, okay, let's show some of these animations, but there are so many, and they pretty much use a lot of the same ones from the previous game, but they add in some other ones as well. I think all of the everyday ones are still the same, I think. This one has the cheerleading one, remember, I mentioned that. It's also got this. Notice it's the exact same animation that they use in the Diva room. Same with that one. And that one. Why does it have to be a smartphone? Well, because it's using touchscreen, I guess. Flashlight! Oh, these ones are interesting as well. I don't get how they classify as items, though. I mean, what's up with that? It's like, whoa! Wow! Of course, the sword fight animations. Remember that Maya vs. Kontar clip? That's how you do it, man. Use those and use effects, actually. Let's go over effects. So you got a lot of effects here. You got, like, snow, rain. Can barely see the rain, but it's there. Snow! I don't think it was snowing in-game, so I'll leave that out. Lightning, fire, feathers. I used that in the When the Bird Chirps music video. Fireworks. I suppose for fireworks to kind of work, you maybe have the camera directed at the sky probably work better, otherwise it'd look a bit odd, wouldn't it? Sparkles. Then you got lens flares. That's a nice one. Beam of light. Dynamic focus. All the other speed lines. Of course, we've got the fade out, fade in ones as well. This one's kind of a slow animation because it takes forever to actually get to that point right there where it fades out. But it's alright, I've used it once before. Pain in the ass to get it to work properly though, because the time it takes, the Vocaloid would go out of focus. Autumn foliage. I'm pretty sure I used one of these in one of my clips in the past. I think I even used this one actually. It was the Slender Man kind of reference I did. Where it's just like that one guy from Masao is wandering around and ends up running into Slender Man or something. Balls of light. More balls of light. Flower petals. Lightning! I used that in the Tengaku music video I did. Get smoke. That's a lot of smoke. Sparkler. Falling shards. I used that in the Ashes to Ashes music video I made. Mysterious Aurora. Black border. It's kind of nice. Dancing embers. And dancing embers larger. Red light. Red band. Shooting stars. Letterboxing. Film grain. Remember when I did that? If you'd seen my LP of the previous game, or at least the random clips that I did throughout the LP, that I made into a random series on their own, but wherever, where it's like Project Zero, where it's like, I'm going to show you a film tutorial except not explain anything. Well, that's the effect I was using, because You know, in the Project Zero games, you get all these film reels, and they just show these random clips where you just like, what the point was that? Just like, sometimes they actually show you where to go, but most of the time they just kind of like, there to just kind of like look old and creepy by the looks of it. And that's like that kind of effect, isn't it? Lit light, drifting clouds, explosion. I've used that one. Actually, I used this one, I think, even in the first random clip I made with that Penumbra reference, where the worms attack the infected. It was pretty random. Static! Rising dust. Very useful for if you want to have like characters duke it out or something. In the video, you're just like, I am about to attack you! Bubbles. Rising particles. Hot wipe. Then you go, God damn it! I was going through those, you son of a bitch. Yeah, well, the other fade in. No, it's the other ones. Where are they? So you got like fade out, fade in, all the other colors as well. Where is the color flare? Oh, there it is. That's another thing that always bugs me, is how color is spelled here. In the UK, we spell it with a U, but it always seems that everywhere else seems to spell it like that. And I don't know, it just bugs me. I mean, this is, well, obviously, it's just like, okay, we originally translated it for our US release, and we can't be bothered to, like, make it so you got the British version of English, because, you know, that's the actual original English and all that. Well, not really. English has changed a shit ton over the years. I mean, can you imagine trying to read the oldest form of English? It would seem completely alien. Lens flare! Beam flare! I mean, look at these effects, man. That's what I did in that battle between Maya and Konata. I was like, use these effects and make it look like they're battle effects. Just like, boom. Spotlights! Sunbeams. Will-o-wisp. Blue light above. Blue light. Flames! Ah, yeah, I think I used that one as well. I prefer the circular one, but that works as well. Black door wipe. Wait, do that again. That could be used like an elevator, couldn't it? Like, closing, opening. Shit, that was the shortest elevator ride ever. These kind of remind me of those days when I'd only use Movie Maker to edit. You have all these type of things. Sandstorm. Sparkle snow. Rose petals. White petals. Black feathers. Fireflies. Confetti. I think I used that in the New Year video. The song music video version. It's raining yen. Now it's raining coins. Money everywhere. Cards. They kind of drift kind of slowly, but as I pointed out, you can adjust the speed so you can make it faster. Hot burst. Actually, let's do that. Let's make it really fast. About that fast. Yeah, going a bit faster, but we're not going to use that effect. So back to where we left off. Let's actually get the other characters in position. They've got to actually, you know, I'm also doing this manually as well, but again, I've got to use this to have them face forward. Which side? Which side? Let's have Lucas stand here. Face a bit more to the side. You've got to do that again. Because at the start, it's always like that. As for Boney, he'll be on the opposite side. Facing. Takes a bit getting used to controlling the camera. Bit forward. No. See what I mean? It takes a bit of getting used to. Move to the side a bit. There we go. Get back in place there. And now, what was I doing before all of that? Actually, let's go over expressions. Wait, no, not yours. We'll do come to ours first. So, you got determined, pained, anguished, eager, wonder, alert, perky, prim, gentle, relaxed, two rights, thoughtful, worried, lonely, vacant, calm, sad, slight smile, happy grin, confident, troubled, weepy, surprised, serious shock, sidelong glance, sexy, wink, wink, perky wink, crying, blush shock, white-eyed, shock. That face, the arched eyebrows, which are new, because they weren't in the original. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Forced smile, that one wasn't in the original either. Discomfort wasn't, or that, and the swirly eyes I don't think either. But, what type of face to give you? How about perky face there? Perky expression. Also, blink. I always have blink on, but if I want them to have, like, a certain look on their, you know, with their eyes at a certain point, I could just, like, have transitions or they close their eyes. Or you can have their eyes open to a certain amount like that. I mean, suddenly the perky looks more like a glare, doesn't it? But, as I just said, I tend to just have blink on the whole time. Saves you the trouble, but you can use it like that. Anything else? It's the animation at the start here. Well, actually, we'll keep it as that for now, because I think that's how I'll start this clip off, maybe. Lucas, what type of animation shall we give you? Or maybe no animation at all, because there's a trouble, man. Like, having them so that they have some kind of animation at all times. Because this is, you know, a rhythm game, and this is, like, essentially an edit mode to make music videos. So there are only so many animations you can really do. Oh yeah, that's one thing I remember now. Wait. No. Screw it, Lucas, aka Len, you will be the one to do the cheerleading as an example here. Actually, another example of this. Actually, no. Actually, we'll do it as Kumatora then, why not? So, once you've got an animation at the start, but you can then switch to another animation. I'm going to show you how this works. If you don't have a transition, first of all, let's actually finally get the camera focused on her. This camera's way over here. You can also do this, saves you the trouble a bit of trying to readjust, but you still gotta adjust and all that. That can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Say right about there, and the first time around you'll always do that, by the way, so don't worry about that. Just adjust. Okay, look at the animation here where the transition. That doesn't work, does it? It doesn't look right. It just suddenly, as if I mean, it works if you like do a camera switch with the camera angle, but otherwise it just looks awkward. That's why I use transitions for it. So let's do that. make a transition. I usually do it by 0.4 seconds. And look at the difference. It looks a bit more natural, doesn't it? But now let's give it a complete look by giving her some items. So you got a variety of items. You can have left hand, right hand, or both. And then you got instruments, of course. You got guitars. It changes the animation, but you can still change the animation. It just has to be to a guitar animation. Makes me think of Mrs. Doubtfire, that does. So you got bass, bass, bass. The best bass of them all. Drums. The best drum of them all. That isn't really a keyboard, that's a freaking grand piano. But it wasn't in the original. I remember complaining in the original. It's like, why don't we have, like, piano animations? Well, now we do. Then you've got this nice keyboard here. And then this goofy looking keyboard. And of course you also got violins here, which is new. It's always gotta be a weird one as well, hasn't it? Then you've got the mic stands, which wasn't in the original either. Of course, there's always that odd one out, isn't it? But we're not going to use any of those. What was the way I said that? Use any of those. So you got microphones, leaks. I mean, look at that. You really gotta, like, really think how the animation is going to go with some of these items, because otherwise it'll just look awkward like that. I mean, look at that thing! What the fuck? Like, I've got frozen tuna and it's bigger than me. Ice cream. Rods. It's just like, ow! I've impaled myself with a rod. Umbrellas. Open umbrellas. Magic wand. Lollipops. Hand fan. Paintbrush. Wait, paintbrush. How does this paintbrush look? I was thinking maybe I could do like a Bob Ross parody at some point. And that'd be useful to use. I don't know. It looks like she's about to eat the paint on the brush, doesn't it? It's like, yummy. Ladles. Winged microphones and glow sticks. Wait. They look yellow here. They usually look green. Baton. Just like, looks like you're about to impale yourself again. It's like, ooh, the smells beautiful. Wait, how does something smell beautiful? Bells! Tambourines! Other tambourines. Paper fans. Folding fans. Nice. Clothes fans. More microphones. Variety. You can also do it like left hand, right hand, but at the same time I'm just going for the both hand one. Those are really small looking microphones. Of course, the Rin microphones. Plastic bottles. I imagine that's vegetable juice. I don't think I've ever had vegetable juice, but the reason it's here is because of Miku, obviously, and her obsession with leeks. More juice box. Again, it looks like it's probably a vegetable flavored. Cell phones. Wait, that was the one I used in that Yume Nikki one, didn't it? Of course, light sword my ass. That's a freaking lightsaber. But of course, if they called it lightsaber, I don't know, man. Just be like, oh, hey, that's Star Wars, man. You're just like, no, we gotta work our way around it. Like how, like, in some anime, like, would have, like, say, Sony, but then they'd, like, be like, okay, we're going to name it Sobi or something like that. Making it blatantly obvious what they're going for, but kind of works its way around it. Look at those fish bones, I mean, what the hell? Fun size ice cream. Fun size my ass, those are small. What? That's tiny, man! Oh, wait. Oh, it's the bar, I see. Well, obviously it says it right there. Of course, the pom-poms! Sunflowers. Impaled. Wait. Are you impaled by that sunflower? Yes, partially. Roses. Maracas. Megaphones. Hot flashlights. Star flashlight I used in the Cosmic Journey video. Flags. It's like, I surrender. No, I don't. I don't even know. Disco fan. Toy hammer through the head. Baguette through the head. Flashlights. Those are really old-fashioned flashlights. Miniature flashlights. Announcer mic, the one I used for all those interview clips. Smartphone. What apps you got now? You got Pokemon Go? Because if you'd used that phone, you would have been able to get that app. I don't own a smartphone. Just like in this day and age where everyone owns a smartphone. It's like, what the frickin' hell? Are you some kind of hipster or some shit? I don't know, man. I've had the same phone since 2009. Well, it was late 2009, but still a long time ago, wasn't it? You know, actually, this animation could really fit with some of these, because you just be like, I don't know, maybe she'll be speaking through that one and then speaking through that one. School bags. I'd imagine that's like a gym bag, I think. I don't know. Spoons. Forks. Soda cans. What type of soda are we looking at here? Drink. Generic bland kind of brand. Soft drink, actually. Well, it's still kind of like, again, you can't just be like, oh, how about we put Pepsi in there, or Coca-Cola or something. You'd be like, no, no, no. Then you've got to, like, pay for the copyright and all that shit. So they're just like, no, let's just have some generic title on it. AKA soft drink in this case. Drink cups. Ice cream. Wait, ice cream? Oh yeah, it is. For some reason I thought it, well, it does kind of look like a muffin a bit, doesn't it? Anyone want some ice cream? Guitar picks. It reminds me, man, this frickin' is going on for a long time, but this does remind me of a clip I made where, like, I referenced a visual novel called Emit that I did on my VN channel. And, like, when he's just, like, saying, this is for tea, I used a freaking guitar pick, because it's like, well, there's no coins here to give, so freaking hell, just, like, make it look like she's giving something, and it's the freaking pick. Which also reminds me, like, remember a Clock Tower clip I did, where, like, a character gets shot, and I used a freaking flashlight, because I was just, like, had to improvise for that, didn't it? What is the difference between a bass and a guitar pick anyway? In this case, it just looks like the color it is the difference. I don't own any bass picks. I own a bass guitar, but I haven't used it in forever. I don't even have a proper amp for it. And it's actually right-handed, but switched to left-handed. Because, you know, that's how I play. Anyways, pinwheels. Teddy bears. I don't know why the animation always looks awkward for them. White canes. Candy bar cell phone. How's that look? I can't see it. Well, that must be your phone then, Rin. Video camera. Miku wand. Retro video cameras. Whisk. Lollipops. Rice dumplings. Wait. Are those dango? Wait, aren't dango technically rice dumplings? I remember, like, for the longest time I thought dangos were just those blobby things from Clannad, but they're obviously based on these. I remember just like seeing, like hearing them, like, I remember in the Canon LP years ago when I was just like, oh my god, they just sacrificed dangos or some shit. It's like, I didn't know what a freaking dango actually was. But anyways, oh wait, cards. This animation really fits with that, doesn't it? It's like, oh yeah, I got all these, bitch. You ain't got nothing on me here. What, an apple? Milk? sunflowers, tulips, daisies, onigiri. It's rice, isn't it? I think. Coffee mugs. What? No logo or anything on it? Does it have any coffee in it? I don't think so. Wait, maybe it does. Yeah, it does. Anyways, what was I doing? Yeah, pom-poms. Yeah. Now let's have a look at how the animation looks with the pom-poms. Let's zoom out here. I tend to do this a lot as well. So every camera angle kind of like moves around a bit. Do that. You can zoom in a bit more. Just... Okay, now it's actually like freaking 46 minutes into this. It's actually I haven't even freaking started on the other characters. It doesn't usually take this long. Well, it does. Well, sometimes, but it depends on the clip. Bernie, you will have a look of wonder on your face. Of course, gotta put in the blink as well. I don't think I'll have you do much, so just close that for now. Blink more, Lucas, blink! What type of expression will you have? You'll just have a slight smile. And you'll just stand there, and stand there, because I don't think I've got an animation for you that would really work. I don't know. Oh yeah, these are new ones as well, I think. Air keyboard. Yeah, guitar I think was in the original as well. Sneaky filming, frolic. Looking back, leaning on a desk, gossip at the desk. Oops. That's more of a kind of run, really, than a walk. Whatever, I'll just leave your animation as it is. Let's actually get on with it, because I don't want to, well... You know what, I'm going to stop it right there, and I'm going to record immediately after, because I do not want to have to use Movie Maker for this shit. So, this is going to be freaking, what, 3 freaking parts for a bonus? Ridiculous. I'll be right back.